Why do you lie? It seems like something that y'all need to, oh no, I hope everything's alright. Alright, so first I'm going to talk about, let me tell y'all something, alright? If you're posting a video and you're getting 700 views with 13 likes, the analytics are telling you that TikTok doesn't want you yet, okay? I just want to put that first and foremost, okay? In order for somebody to get clout off of you, you have to have a reputation. Do you understand that? So we're going to go through what clout means, okay? Because it doesn't, y'all overuse that word. And everybody that I hear saying it, y'all don't have clout or irrelevant. Girl, if you're saying that you're so, hi mashed potato, if you're so not bothered, why the fuck are you making 17 videos in a row? That's bothered, okay? That's bothered. If something doesn't bother you, you don't talk about it. I don't know if you know that. So, first I'm going to talk about you, Miss Irrelevant. Itty bitty kitty. I'm going to talk about you. See, you want to hold lives and talk about everybody else, but you forget. You forget, right? Anybody in the chat that knows who Itty bitty kitty is, has anybody ever seen her take accountability for holding a hate page on me and spreading more lies than I could even count? Anybody? Has anybody ever seen that happen? No, right? I bet you didn't know that I knew your Reddit account. Your friends gave that up long ago. So when you commented on the Victoria server, on the Victoria subreddit, and I commented back, you just kept going, right? This you, Itty? This was you, right? Anybody ever hear her take accountability for any of this? I want you to show one Photoshop document. Just one. What funds for the hurricane victims? Where's proof of this? I want proof of this, all right? See, you lost credibility long ago. What rehab scam? What are you talking about? See, Itty, what you don't realize, okay, is that I have everything, all of it. So even if you don't want to claim it, I have restraining orders on people. I have one restraining order. One, right? When did this happen? I'm just wondering, when did all this stuff happen? So I'd like to see proof of it. All of it. Okay? All of it. Until you show proof of this, you should just keep your mouth shut. Because you look ridiculous. Right? This you? Remember you said I worked at Wawa? Where's the proof of that, Itty? Where is all this proof of all this stuff? Where is it? Remember this when I called you out on Reddit? You remember that? See, this is why nobody takes you seriously. This is why, see, me calling you out right there? See, this is why nobody takes you seriously, Itty. This is why I don't even bother with your irrelevant ass. Because you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Okay? Remember when you said that I was going to jail if I spoke about Marisol? What happened there? What happened with that? Remember when you said that if you turned your camera on, everybody would be shocked by your beauty? I remember. I remember all this stuff. I remember when I distanced from you because you were sitting in a box with a proven woman beater. Do you remember that? I remember that. Weird. Weird. See that last line? I mean that. I mean that. A grown woman takes accountability for their actions. What GoFundMe? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I'll wait until you could clear all this shit up. You don't got no business talking about nobody. Do you hear me? Until you can clear up all those lies that you dropped about me, you don't get to talk about anybody and nobody is listening to you. Do you understand that? Do you understand that when you do things like that, people just shake their head and keep it moving? Maybe you don't. You might not. I apologize. We were talking about Itty Bitty Kitty, but she's just that irrelevant. That's all you're going to get from me. All right, but let me explain something to you, okay? Hi, buddy. Let me explain something. Why is your nose hot? Let me explain something to you, Itty. Now that was done, people know that you don't have receipts. Can I help you, sir? People know that you don't have receipts, okay? And people know that you never took accountability. NRD. She said I worked at Wawa. I fucking wish I did. $10 a cup. This is $10 a cup, sir. Sir, I know. Right? But hey, girl, it ain't my fault that you gotta lie about me. I don't have to lie about you. I could just tell the truth. That's it. That's it. So if anybody can find, I love Wawa. Trust me, I wish I got a discount. All right. So I'll wait. She sure did, Lisa. She sure did. She sure did. Wawa is like kind of like a gas station, but that coffee is my favorite. We were talking about Iddebittyliar. I call her Iddebittyliar. She is spiraling on her page talking about other people. But girl, did you forget what you did? And you're bullied? Sit all the way the fuck down. Sit all the way the fuck down. People telling truths about you is not bullying, but you sure did lie about me, right? Strange how that works. Strange how that works. I know, New York nanny, and I'm pretty good about not giving people that normally don't get interaction attention, because that's what she wants. She came to this app looking for TikTok fame. Unfortunately for her, she was not honest. Okay? The best thing, I agree. It's weird that she says that people are obsessed and stalking her. It's super fucking strange. Okay? I never did a fundraiser for a hurricane. I never did a fundraiser for the wildfires. I never did any of that. Did I donate money that was supposed to be my money that people gave me? I did that out of my own free will. Okay? I never did a hurricane GoFundMe. All right? So you still haven't learned to not, you're listening to people that are lying to you. Okay? And then you're bringing that situation public, which is your responsibility. Just thought that you should know that. All right? And so forth. Right? You forget all the false jackets that you put on people. When you find out that they're false, you have to admit that you fucked up. Do you not get that? I did, Jess. I did. You don't get that? Hi, Psycho Bunny. So anyway, that's all you're going to get from me. I wish you luck in your endeavors, if you will. Next up, Lori Jones. Nobody's begging you to come live, babe. Nobody. I promise you, nobody gives a shit. All right, and that's all I got for you. Gabi. Girl, listen to me. The amount of proof. So what I did, Ketty, what I did was I created a wish list. Right? So what I do when areas are devastated, I create a wish list of supplies, okay, that gets shipped to a donation center, okay? I don't touch it. I get the permission from the organization before I use it. It went to the affected area. Correct. So I don't know how I did it, you know? I don't know how I do it. Right, it's crazy. I do it a lot. I did it. They might still even be in my bio. It doesn't come to me. It goes directly to the affected area. You're right. I think that people are just super fucking mad that people trust me, and it's wild to me. It really is wild to me. Don't you want people to trust you? Is that what you're mad about? It's not my fault that they don't trust you. You lied. People tend to not trust people when they lie. Hi, allegedly. That too, right? Nobody, listen to me, y'all. When I did the Thanksgiving thing and the Christmas thing, nobody asked me for proof of shit. Okay? Nobody asked me for receipts for that. I did it anyway. Why? Because I fundraised publicly, therefore I owe the public receipts. That's what I say, so that's what I live by. Do you understand how that goes? People don't ask me for proof. I provide it anyway. It's so fucking weird. So weird to me. Anyway, Gabi. Gabi, girl. Y'all, you better, and Mel, I'm talking to you as well. Y'all better leave Hollywood alone. Don't do it. Right, I show proof, but nobody asks me to. I do it because why not? I don't have anything to hide. I did. So why does that matter to me? I don't give a shit. And you know what's even crazier is that the people, this is what people don't understand, right? When I went shopping, the Christmas fundraiser that I did, I took there was 17 kids in my local shelter system, okay? I fundraised for it. People were on the phone with me while I was shopping, okay? I didn't think about all of the security measures. It wasn't something that I did before. So I didn't think about all of the security that came with it, as far as like they couldn't give me like specific ages, which proves to be very difficult when buying gifts for children, right? I was on the phone the entire time I was shopping. The entire time. I was on the phone on the way to drop off the gifts to the place, okay? And you can't film for obvious reasons, okay? But there was pictures taken and people watched the entire thing. So y'all just look fucking weird attempting to make something that it's not. Because those 17 kids had a Christmas because of my community. And as much shit as I deal with on this fucking app, I have a platform to do good with. If I have the means to do it, I will get it done. Now, so strange. All right, like it's my fault. That's the crazy thing. Like it's my fault that they have no credibility. What the fuck? Why is it my fault that people don't trust you? Lord. All right. I did. I know.
My son every single day, but you don't tell the entire world what I do on the good side of my lives. Right? Let's be honest. You only sit there and record the bad moments when you finally find the right one.
Girl, Psycho Bunny, I appreciate you. You realize that it's your content, that you don't know how to turn the live button off. You do realize that that is why people have the opinion of you that they do, right? You do realize that it is you sitting on a live stream for 15 hours a day and the environment that you're in that leads people to believe the things that they do about you, right?
What?
Wild. I appreciate you.
It's something new every day.
You sit there and judge everything that I do. Doesn't matter if I walk right.
Maybe turn the live off. Maybe turn the live off. Y'all, listen to me. If there were things that I didn't want people to see, I wouldn't fucking film it. No, that doesn't occur to you? I'm gonna get there.
Wrong, cry wrong, whatever.
You know, you could just tell the truth and like 60% of what goes on in your situation wouldn't happen. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Yep.
I would literally walk out that door and you would judge me like no other. Are you jealous? Do you envy me?
Just one thing I would be jealous of.
I'm sorry if your parents didn't love you how I love Cam. I'm sorry.
Thank God she didn't, if that's the way that you're supposed to love a child. The fuck? My mother loves me enough to protect me from fucking the internet. What?
happened to you.
Thank God
or
she
if you
didn't.
lost your kids, I'm my CPS. I'm sorry. But it doesn't give you the right to do what you're doing to me, to
wild.
destroy my fucking family.
You are choosing to destroy your family. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Do you understand that when you're live, in your life last night, you're whatever the fuck he is, string bean, right? He doesn't want anything to do with you. Do you realize that? And you got this man thinking that this investigation is going to go somewhere. Gabi, I promise you it's not. I promise you, because I'm seeing the things that are being turned over. The only thing that is going to happen is you are going to wind up in trouble. And then what? What then? You are choosing to put your family in this situation. You are choosing to put your kid in this situation, and you can't put this fucking app down. That's a problem.
It doesn't give you the right.
Crazy to me.
You guys have a problem. You. Not me. You.
It's wild.
Because what I do is I just am me. Okay?
But you are hurting other people. Do you understand that? Do you understand that if you were just being you and it wasn't affecting all these people over here, nobody would give a fuck. Nobody would give a fuck. But you being you, by your own admission, hurts other people. What gives you the right to hurt other people? Who do you think you are to just hurt other people?
And you suck. The choices you make
give
suck.
my son what he needs, okay, every second of the day. And I'm just human. I'm a mom. I'm a wife.
I'm a liar, is what you should have said, honestly.
I'm a human.
Agree. I know.
What do I do to deserve any of this?
Lie. You lie. That's what you do.
Ah, bitch.
If you think I'm a liar, then block me and get out of here.
And typically, that's exactly what I would do if your behavior wasn't hurting other people. I really don't give a shit what you do, but your actions are hurting other people. That's why I'm here.
You don't have to watch me, but yet you sit here and you judge me and you laugh about me and you talk about my son constantly. If you have a child...
I talk about you. I talk about you.
Mommy to a mom to a mom, you are sick.
I'm a much better mother than you are. Just gonna be honest, you know, because me, I would have removed the aggravating factor as a means to protect my kids. Okay?
You are sick. You know why? Because another mom that talks about another child says more about you than it does to me.
I don't think it's his fault that you're his mother. It's not his problem. It's you that's the problem. He doesn't have a choice. He's stuck. That's why you should be the adult and do better.
Can you imagine that they would talk about your child? You don't think that you would lash out? You don't think
I don't put my kids on the internet. Therefore, they shouldn't be the topics of conversation. And even then, they still become the topics of conversation. I appreciate you, Sugar Skulls. He does.
You would agree? You don't think that you would do some fucked up shit?
I would close the app. Right? If something is affecting my family, I would get rid of that something because my family comes first.
Idiot, I'd get my child off the internet.
You would.
Yes, I would.
If it happened to you and it happened to your family,
Yes.
you would do the exact same shit.
No,
It does
no. All right. How many people in the chat? Let's just hypothetically, y'all. Hypothetically, I'm not saying that we are her. Okay. Hypothetically, hi. if your family, I'm using air quotes, if your family was being so affected, smiley face for you would stay on TikTok, sad face for you will not. Maybe she's a visual learner. Parents would get off this app. Just be honest. That's the craziest thing. Nobody's even telling you. Let me be clear. I'm not telling you to get off the app. I'm telling you to make amends to the people that you hurt and be honest about the things that you've lied about. You make it about all this other shit. What I will tell you is that you better tell that string bean looking ass motherfucker, I ain't afraid of him. I ain't afraid of him. I've come across much bigger and better men and spit in their faces. He ain't doing it for me. Trust me.
Matter if you are on live or off live, or you blog your life, or you're on a live stream. It does not matter. I don't care what.
You're right, but if you are putting clear neglect on the internet, okay, people have, not only do they have the right, but there's also mandated reporters, okay? They have to do their jobs.
Do on this app. I don't care what you say on this app. You do not bully.
Thank you.
She's pissing
You
me
do
off,
not
y'all.
mom shame. You do not judge them to their breaking point. You do not
If I was on my breaking point, I would get off the internet, you know?
and you don't do
So
that.
many mandated
But we are.
reporters. So
We're
many
not
are.
threatening you, but we are holding you accountable, and we're not going
When
anywhere.
it stop.
When you do.
When?
Tell the truth.
Because I have been ready for it to stop.
But you continue lying. That's the problem. You can't get that? You can't grasp that this is why these things are going on around you? This is why.
I am sick and tired of you dragging my son's name under the rug.
What?
He's not your child.
I know that's
Stay
right.
away.
I know that's right.
Got it?
Bitch, fuck you.
Good.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys. She's making me really...
Hey guys, how's it going? I want to come on here and just make a short video. Number one, I just want to say that I am truly sorry for the things that I've done on this app. I'm not perfect,
6/29/2024.
but I want to get better, and I do hold myself accountable for the things that I've done. I hate myself for the things that I've done. And the only thing that I can do right now is just move forward and do better. TikTok is an addiction for me. And I'm just going to be honest.
I'm just going to be honest and say that it's not your only one. Sorry,
I'm trying to take a step back and just do better. I have a little boy that needs me.
You're right.
And this app
right.
is hurting me more than it's helping me. And so I'm just trying to change my ways. And so I'm hoping that everyone can see that.
Own child.
So just real quick, an apology without change is manipulation, okay? So you did that on 6/24 and nothing changed? You actually faked 2 more miscarriages? Also, I did speak to like an OB type fertility specialist. If you've had 2 positive pregnancy tests in the last 6 months, fertility meds would not be a conversation. Okay? So you could stop sitting on live streams and say, because it's so hard for me to get pregnant, did you forget about the 2 miscarriages? Those 2 miscarriages are proof that you could get pregnant. Therefore, fertility would not be a conversation being had right now. You know?
Yeah, stir it, mix it well. It's okay. It looks like cream cheese.
Sorry,
TikTok is an addiction for me.
I'm in the garage again. Let me just tell you something, okay? Let me just tell you something really fast. Garage time, yeah, because I don't want to wake up my son. It's not a game to me. It's not a game. What I meant is that the bullies will try their hardest to get you off the app. They will destroy.
I just want you to be honest. I can't speak for everybody, right? I don't, right? I want you to be honest about your behavior and how it has affected people. Because I know that you know. I know that you see people discuss the pain that you've caused them. Okay, I appreciate you. I'll go in from another one. That's what people's problem is. Okay? I also just want to make you understand, Gabi. All right? That investigator does not think that you're a priority. All right? This was discussed a bit earlier. Okay? I just want people to understand that there were 10 accounts that you wasted his time going and subpoenaing TikTok for, right? Just a quick question. Why did you not give him the accounts that you made? Why did you not do that? Don't worry. Y'all, yes, if you have a sub, please cancel. Streamers are good. All right? I will go into 3 in a minute. Just let me, because I get off topic. And now, see? Done. Right out the fucking... he understands, okay? None of us threaten you. We don't do that. Who threatens you? You know how many screenshots I have of you threatening people at this point? You or your agents? Do you know how many I have that have been turned over to the investigator? Do you know how many of us have spoken to said investigator? Yikes, Gabs. You know what I mean? I mean, if it were me, I would be at least attempting. You think that you went live yesterday. At least attempting? Hold on, y'all. I'm working on it. You went live yesterday, and you said, what did she say? She was running her mouth about how her and Aaron used the account in the morning. Girl, that made you look so bad to him. Do you understand that? Do you understand how bad that made you look to him? He is an investigator with a major crimes unit. Do you know, like, they have to deal with, like, trafficking of all things. But you think that they're wasting that time on you because you do these things yourself. I'm working on it. I had to switch. He doesn't, Buffy, and he understands now. He knows the entire situation now. That's a fact. So he didn't know, but he knows now. She didn't tell him any of that. Right, none of it. She didn't say. We can watch a raccoon for a minute. Oh, look, a raccoon stripping. That's adorable. She did not. Yes, absolutely. Watch through a restream, y'all. That's all I ask. Okay. Yeah, we're waiting on her to come. She lied. So she went to an investigator. She went to the Cape Coral police, and she said that she was being cyberbullied. Which, girl, I really think you should read the statutes. Okay. Because nothing that I do, nothing that the people around me do would fit that, okay? For a moment. There you go. I missed it, I'm sorry. I got 3. That none of us are doing any of that. Do I think that there are people that send her crazy messages? Probably. But I know it ain't us. I know it's not us. I wish that people would watch through a stream. Because I reported her, I hit her with 3 copyright strikes. So that account shouldn't be there much longer. This is trademarks, okay? So just because I see people changing their profile pictures to using it, I don't feel like hitting them. But when I do, I feel like hitting them. So, good luck, spread, you know? I didn't, y'all. I missed a lot. I've been really busy, like, in real life. Accountability is different than being bullied. And here's the thing, right? If people did it themselves, I would have nothing to do here. There is YouTube, yes. And this is what I'll say. Spread Love will support the most vile people on this app. She needs attention. That's it. Next week, she wants attention. That's all she wants is attention. So I'm like a real stickler. Like, if I know what you want, I ain't giving it to you. I just won't give it to you. So that's why, and I know that she says some nasty shit, y'all. I know she does, right? And I know that a lot of it is offensive. But I I ask that people ignore it. But super weird. Like, is that you, Michelle? Is that you? Weird. Gabi hasn't even modded you, huh? Weird. I find it really, you know what I find crazy? I find crazy that people risk their jobs to do this shit on the internet. Like, isn't this like, that's how you support your family? Why would you do that? I got so much going on, y'all. That I can't, exactly, Raggedy, exactly. Because she just wants attention. She really does. She just wants attention. I personally, I would just ignore her, you know? It's just, but I do that a lot. I do it with people. Like, once you got a playlist on my YouTube, I really don't have to keep going. Because people watch those videos and then they're like, oh, right? So I really don't have to keep going. No, you're good. You're good. I haven't gotten that. I really don't think I have the time for it right now, to be 100% honest, with moving and that too, Beauty Junkie, New York. So I just wish that everybody would ignore it. What am I looking at? Hold on. You see it in here? Finds out? Block it if you do. Sorry. Right. And Hollywood, that's the best thing you could do, right? Is listen. At the part that we're at right now, everything needs to be documented. Okay, thank you. Everything needs to be documented. Anytime they message somebody, you get it to me, get it to Feisty, get it into somebody. Do not provoke it. Just screenshot it, send it over. I know that they're currently doxing a bunch of people and threatening their children, which is fucking wild behavior. Screenshot it, get it to me, get it to Feisty. One or the other. We'll take care of it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, the weather sucks here today. Sucks. I dumped a bunch this morning. Yes, and that's true too. So let me explain that. Thank you, Riley. On YouTube, people are able to stream and not give commentary so much, but on TikTok, it's kind of necessary, right? It's been, listen, and this is how I get sick, because it's fucking 80 degrees one day, and then 40 the next. It's like 36 degrees out there. I hate it. But the commentary is kind of necessary on TikTok. It's easier to get taken down without commentary on TikTok. On YouTube, no way. On YouTube, you could stream and not give commentary and it won't go down. We also know, hi Ash, I hope you're doing all right. We also know that she rage baits, right? And a lot of what we're seeing right now is rage bait. Don't take it. Don't give her that. And I understand that it's kind of different for me. Like, I'm better at most than ignoring a lot of it. I'm sorry. I see. Skulls is up.
It wasn't that
Stop going into the comment. No interaction. Don't give it to her.
You guys want me to show you the video now?
Oh, she posted a video? Yes, always praying for you, Ash. How's the baby
Or do you
doing?
want to wait?
As you should. I also think it's sick that
Yes.
she puts the camera right in the kid's face. Like, y'all, I can't stress to y'all, okay? The dark web is real, okay? Do y'all want pictures of your kids with that type of person using your children for their gratification?
Apology.
It happens.
Send an apology.
The only
It's not on this page.
way that they
Just put it on
can,
the page.
the only way to protect them is to not
She don't have
give
to
them
put
that.
video up.
No, I have so many, y'all. My
Videos.
DMs,
There's no video.
I cleared them yesterday, and they're back again. So just
Yeah.
bear with me.
There's-
Some things,
nothing.
and if you're new here, I kind of triage
I'll
my
show you that that's the
my
last video
DMs,
she
right?
had
If it's
on her
something
page.
that's like important and needs to be
Another
sent to
video.
investigators, I'm always going to answer that first. Yeah, she's live right
Let's
now.
go back to watching her. No video.
And that it's sick, isn't it? Like, it's crazy to me that some of these people, oh, I love that. Can somebody pin that? Yes. Formerly Gretchen Wieners. I could pin it, can I? Hold on. Thank you. I love that. And I think that is a good outcome for people that are suffering with the way that she makes them feel, right? And I understand 110%. I understand why y'all feel the way you do, because it pisses me off that she uses autism and special needs. It really does piss me off, and I'm not even a special needs mom. So I understand that y'all are probably raging. I'm just asking, don't give it to her. Do things like that. That way y'all can sit together and you know what I mean? There's camaraderie there. You don't have to give it to her. Fuck her. Fuck her.
She didn't clean. She didn't do absolutely
Yes, I love that. I love that.
And she's already tired.
100%. and she doesn't.
Tell my son that I went shopping.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know how she doesn't see it. I'm always mind blown at the lack of self-awareness that I see in a lot of these people. It really does, like, make me crazy, because I never thought that I would find somebody as not self-aware as Miss Ashy Cat, and everyone since has gotten worse. They just keep getting worse and worse and worse. I know, grandbabies, it's terrible, and I really know. I know that it's a triggering topic, right? And the fact that she doesn't think that she owes people an apology or an I'm sorry or anything is wild to me. Because if I had a bunch of people that are telling me, hey, you hurt me by doing X, Y, and Z, I can't imagine I wouldn't address it. You know what I mean?
Aaron got so upset.
Oh, yeah, Aaron. Boy. It doesn't. This is another thing I want to say. As far as Aaron threatening women, okay? As far as her having Mel in her life today and saying the things that she's saying, all right? I promise you, y'all are making it harder for her.
I did not go over there.
I promise you
She was supposed to go.
that y'all, every single time you attempt to open your mouth, you are making it worse for
She
her.
didn't post it. You don't have to be worried about being blocked.
You want to do it, you want to do it. I'm just making you aware. I'm just letting you know, you know?
On my laptop, and I'll let you see it. I don't remember who posted it, but I'll find. I'll go searching.
I can't get these off. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Hold on, y'all. How do I do this? Hold on, because I keep getting hit with all these requests, and I don't want them. Hold on. No. I'm sorry. I want to turn them off. crazy, right? It's crazy. I wish that
Reminds me of there's probably a better
it's crazy to me that she's just not self-aware enough to get it, right? It's really crazy to me. I agree, Pumpkin. I agree, and it's sad that she doesn't. I don't know who it is. I know there's a lot of different pages, y'all. Oh, he tried to threaten people, and hold on. I think. Oh no, it's on. How can I get to it? I got you. Hold on. I got it. I have to go to my account from my backup. I got it. Hold on. Because it was gross. And I promise you, nobody's afraid of you, bro. Nobody.
People don't want to comment on that shit. Stop. No, I'm tired of it.
Kind of in the middle.
Keep making Facebook accounts and commenting on my fucking posts. You're fucked. And paying people.
Wait, what are they doing? Can you screenshot that and send that to me? Give me your phone.
I mean, I need to delete this shit.
Sure is. He's tired of telling her. I don't blame him, to be honest. I get they put music behind it, so you gotta listen to hear it. He's not even a man in his own house, and he thinks that he.
Make sure you have your. Never mind. Whatever.
She scolds him every day.
Hold on. I need. Hold on. Give me a second.
What package? I don't know what you're talking about.
But she wants.
Yeah, I will. He says. Look, Scruples has it. I will. He's not talking right now. I'm telling you. And she had her finger in his face. Hi. Oh, yo.
No, it's not on TikTok. That he's reading the comments. Something else.
No. She's not making money. I mean, I don't know for sure.
And they got something smart to say, I'll let them know that I will shut their mouth permanently.
If they have something smart to say, let them know that I'm gonna shut them up permanently. I fucking dare you to try. Cause I promise you, this 5'4", 120-pound female has absolutely no problem right hooking you right in your fucking jaw. You don't get to threaten people like this. You are like half a man. Let's be serious here. This girl lets you she embarrasses you on the daily on this here internet. You think anybody's afraid of you?
No, you're not. No, that's not nice. Watch it.
Okay.
Do not do that, and do not say that.
You know the reason. Are you lying to that man too? Yeah, his bone was in the corner. But Charlie, but like, let's be serious here, okay? Are you telling him that, because I refuse to believe this, because he sat in the courtroom, okay? He watched as her case got dismissed for lack of evidence. So he can't be that, like, there's no way that he actually thinks that...
It's just Carl bite in the ass, and I'll be sitting there laughing. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run,
Possible.
there's still time to change the road. I was raised not put up with no really shit. You know, something sit here and comment on my shit.
Sit here and comment on my shit, etc.
And it makes me wonder. I was raised talk shit, get hit.
I was raised talk shit, get hit. So by that logic, right? By that logic, you should be hit, right? Just wondering. I was raised that if you get into a fight and you don't beat that girl's ass, when you come home, I'm fucking you up. Fuck around and find out.
Your head is humming and it won't go. In case you don't know, the body bird's calling you to join.
I forget there's more guys around now than there used to be.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear the wind blow?
Ignore him.
Did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind?
No one is letting anybody. I apologize and showing up because I was saying it out of anger, and he's upset and he's pissed off.
He's upset and he's pissed off. Right, exactly. He's upset and he's pissed off because his girlfriend doesn't get off the fucking internet and spend any time with her family at all because she thinks that she's gonna screenshot her chat and it's gonna fucking do something. It ain't us over there, Gabi. Do you understand that? Do you think, hold on, serious question. Do you think that investigator is gonna give you more, do you think that he's gonna do more subpoenas now after he knows what he knows? Because he's not. I promise you he's not. I promise you he's not. Now that he knows that you've done all this to yourself, you have, your credibility is fucking shot. That man knows the full truth now, not what you told him.
I'm sorry.
Excuse that she has to be live to collect evidence. Girl, we're all sitting in streams. How are you collecting evidence? You realize, I've been saying it, that's not evidence of anything. Do you understand that? It's not proving anything. And how do you not know that by now with fucking 6 cases dismissed? Yes. It's not proof of anything. Always. Yeah, they do. Oh, by the way, he also knows that you're trying to go after people for aggravated stalking. I think he's afraid. I think he's afraid of what she will do if they break up. 100%. 100%. I believe that he is afraid that she will weaponize that kid. And I don't doubt him. I don't doubt that at all. Okay? The investigator is also aware that you are broadcasting where you're going. Somebody that's being stalked doesn't do that. Do you understand that? That investigator now knows that you wasted his fucking time. Keep doing it, though. Keep trying, because I promise you, Gabi, you're going to wind up getting in trouble for what you're doing. Nobody is breaking any laws. The more you try to take people to court and deal with law enforcement, I promise you, you're going to be the one winding up charged.
This is my fight.
Tracy, I'm working.
Okay? It's my fight. It's not his. It's not Cam's. It's not my mom's. It's not.
You're fighting with yourself. Do you understand that? You are the issue here. You're only fighting with yourself. What do I know? Sorry, I had that. And that's what I don't understand, okay? I did already. That's what I don't understand, is that it's not even like she makes money on TikTok. So why are you risking your entire life and you're not even getting money from it? What's the goal? Internal validation, attention to fucking deal with your delusions? That's sad. That's terrible. That you put everything else to the side for your own selfish needs. Oh, sorry, I went into the wrong one. I'm sorry. She's never going to be famous, I promise you. I promise you, it's never going to happen. It's terrible, Hollywood, and that's why the people that sit in her chat are just as much of a problem for me. The people that lie to her and continue to build her you're lying to her. You're not doing anything to help her. Be honest with her so that she could maybe recognize the problem. But none of y'all are doing that. None of y'all are doing that. None of y'all. You just sit over there and tell her she's a good singer. Come on. The girl can't carry a note. And tell her she's fucking all out of tune, tone deaf, no rhythm. Y'all like, if y'all would tell her the truth, she might have a fucking chance to become self-aware enough to make a goddamn change. Right, crazy. The enablers are bad. It's a problem. And that's what I'm saying is a lot of times, like, these types of people, right? Like Gabi, Victoria, Lori Jones, Miss Etiquette, they're all the fucking same in this department. Friends that try to tell them the truth, right? No, it's not, it would be a month, but her subs are down big time. So good job, y'all. When people that they're friends with, right, and they try to tell them the truth, right, they take it as an attack when it's just a conversation. People that are real friends, right, they can have disagreements respectfully, and you should want that. You should want your friends to be honest with you. But these people can't take it. They see it as opposition. They are not open to hearing any other type of opinion except an echo chamber of the way they view themselves, not the truth. Exactly. Exactly, Panda, but those are the best ones to have because you can trust them. She can't take it. Accountability feels like an attack when you are not ready to accept responsibility for blah, blah, blah. That's her problem. It's not bullied. It's people that are holding her accountable for her words, her actions. Exactly, Jersey girl. And that's what I'm saying is the people that are friends, right, exactly, they get mad. When it's really just a constructive conversation, and it could be, excuse me, let me make sure that I'm clear. It could be a constructive conversation. With the normal person, it would be a constructive conversation. But with people like this, they can't take it. Shut it down. Keep it moving. They just did it to Hollywood. Hollywood wasn't even saying anything about them in her lives. Hold on a second, y'all. Darvo, 100%. You're not gonna go into a live threatening people's kids and then come into mine.
Come here.
It's freezing outside.
Come here, Cam.
My sister has no baby weight. None. Skinnier than she was before she got pregnant. Wait, what? Savannah?
Hold on.
Yeah, right. Darvo. One of the first videos that I posted about her was the miscarriage situation. Was one of the first time I really addressed her, and it was legitimately the best example of Darvo I've ever seen in my life. And I know you tried to report that video. YouTube's a little different, babe. All right, YouTube's a little different. Okay, you can't just report and take it down. I see those reports. Okay, so I know that you tried to restrict it, and it didn't work out for you, did it? Ugh, that sucks. But that was one of the best examples of Darvo I've ever seen. Izzy White is another one that really uses Darvo a lot. YouTube is different. It doesn't work that way, you know? It doesn't work that way. So, really quickly though, I'll tell you. Yeah, Izzy? Yeah. I'm going to do a giveaway once I hit, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm going to do a giveaway. Right now, I'm at 9.92. They're telling you in the chat. Deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. That's Darvo. It's a narcissist trait. Most times, narcissists use it. If you're new here, I am a huge read 48 Laws of Power. If you have a narcissist in your life or somebody that is highly manipulative, read 48 Laws of Power. I read it a while ago, and when I was going through my last breakup, I was worrying, you know, like I was still struggling with it a little bit, and somebody told me, read the 48 Laws of Power, and I said, I read it already, and she said, nah, read it with intent, and I did. That 48 Laws of Power back there book, highlighted, all kinds of pencils. It's a great book. Learn how to gray rock 100%. It is a great book for offense with a narcissist. There's a couple of them up there. Right, it does make you question your sanity, but trust me, it's a great book. The Art of War, also a good book. I read a lot. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Hold on, y'all. This is the person that wrote the 4 Agreements. This is a good one. This is like a Bible of how to deal with narcissists. 48 Laws of Power. I read everything. I read a lot, y'all. This, such a good book. This is, I've only gotten like a few pages in, but The Mastery of Self is a good one. I also have books that like I reference frequently. Yep, Amazon. So I did get Court of Thorn and Roses. I haven't gotten very far with it yet. I See You Survivor was written by a girl that was my junior sponsor in the boarding school that I went to. It was a good book. She did a good job. Liz Iannelli. She was my junior sponsor at the school that I went to. Right. And I really, yeah. She and I went to the same program. What up, Feisty? It's coming along. It's editing that's the bitch. Thank you, brown-eyed girl. 12 Laws of the Universe. I didn't read that one. Yeah, Liz Ionelli wrote that book. Yeah. I don't know, Kimberly. And I know that people, listen, I know that people have their opinions about her, right? I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it. Because when I typically, hi Tori, when I come into a situation, right, it's already been 48 laws of power. It's already been an issue, right? I did, okay? So when I come into a situation, I'm already coming in like Aunt Karen is, right? So I rely heavily on, good afternoon. I rely heavily on the people that were here before me. Let me elaborate. With Victoria, right? May late to the Victoria thing. I relied on the creators that have been covering her for the proof that I needed. So I tried to explain that to somebody the other day when we were talking about Aunt Karen. She's going to have to talk to the people that have been here a while. She has to. There's no way. There is too much here, okay? In order to fact check, research, ask questions, you need to speak to people that have been here for a while. You understand what I'm saying? So I kind of understand, why people that have been here for a long time would feel that way, but I promise you, she can't. She's going to have to talk to people that are more aware than she is. I had to do the same thing with Victoria. The only one that, like, and Miss Ashy Cat was my very start, right? That's where I started. So it's been a long time, and I've grown a lot and changed a lot of the way that I do things since then. Miss Ashy Cat was where I made my mistakes. I've gotten better since. Also, I don't care what she says. I heard a very interesting phone call, Liar Boss. God, is there anything that you tell the truth about? If I were you, I'd be more worried about that warrant. You know, exactly. I'll be honest, there's a lot of comparisons there, though. I really didn't get into the hippie Harley stuff. Let me back up for a second. At that time, I was kind of retired, right? While my mom was sick and still here, I kind of put this stuff on the back burner and didn't pay much attention to it. But that is when most of the hippie Harley shit was going on. Do I know that she got arrested and all this other shit? Yes. However, I see a lot of, they all have very similar qualities, all of them. All of these people that have like these anti-communities, they all have very similar traits, all of them. They all have very similar patterns, and if you're, it's such a good book, Gen X. It really is. But you have to pay attention. If you're somebody, like, just for me, I can read and retain, right? But if I want to read and remember, I have to read it in pieces, if you will.
Okay.
Oh, we do what? I'm telling you. Dropbox doesn't forget. Villain forgets. Dropbox doesn't. And the Dropbox is only growing.
Yeah, no problem.
600 people in there, still too many, y'all. Right. And that's what I did with 48 Laws, is I reread it. But it teaches you, you know what I like about 48 Laws? Is it shows you how you obey the law and how you transgress the law, which is good. That type of breakdown, I do have a good memory, but Dropbox is where it's all at.
We made friends and played nice.
And I love that it does that. It shows examples of how you would be in accordance of the law or not in accordance of the law. It's a really good book. If you haven't read it, and if you have somebody that is highly manipulative in your life, it is a good way to arm yourself with what you need in order to be proactive with it. You know what I mean? BL, I don't know if that person's planning on discussing it, but she was not honest legitimately about fucking anything. 48 Laws of Power. Are you talking to me? No, you can have it. It's a really good book.
Time. I like Zen time.
It's a really good book. I'm telling you, she lies more than anybody I think I've ever met. Honestly, but it's really good. It's a good book, but you could see highlighted. Is it on TikTok Shop? Yeah. Victoria couldn't understand this book. That's for damn sure. No, narcissists can't be fixed. They could become self-aware, but they can't be fixed. I know. I don't understand it. It's a really good book, though. It's a really good book. 48 Laws of Power. It's a good book. Right. So they can't, that because they're not self-aware enough to get it, you know? But there are a couple of self-aware narcissists on TikTok that talk about it. But it's really difficult to get a narcissist to the point where they can acknowledge that they're the problem, you know? Lee, yeah, he's a good one. I don't think it's hereditary. I think it comes in childhood, right? And I think that a lot of people, there are different. I think the narcissist has become a very watered down term since social media and stuff like that. But there are for sure people that have narcissistic qualities, right? 100%.
What's wrong?
But does that mean they're a narcissist?
I gotta move.
And I think that they go one way or the other. Like I know people that are children of narcissists, and they either become the other way or they wind up with BPD. That's a good point.
A little bit.
Or they follow in the footsteps.
Cameron, say hola.
Yeah, I agree. I have this book that I just use. I love to read, though.
Squinty will give you wrinkles. We can't have that.
Right. This is just like basic psych type experiments and stuff. Right, that's what I'm saying. And I do know a lot of people that have BPD. Good book, 48 Laws of Power. If you've never read it, I think that you should. People are asking me about the day that I'm dropping the last Victoria episode, and I'm not going to say. Just know that there's a reason it's coming on that day, and when I do drop the episode, you will know why it's coming on that day. It's almost done.
Maybe a hat.
Just a little bit of editing.
Cameron!
But it's almost done. Yeah, it's soon. I'll tell you that. It's soon. I will tell you that it is soon. But there's a reason why. I'm about to end. Do I have a podcast? No, but once I get to Florida and get situated, I will have a podcast. Jessica, I think I got them, and I sent them to, I sent them where they needed to go. I'm also super behind in my in my notifications, I thought that I was getting somewhere. I hope you have a good day, Kit Kat. I thought that I keep doing this to myself. I think that I'm getting somewhere when like I answer all my notifications and I'm like, yes! That's what I'm doing a lot if I'm like sitting in a box for streamers. And and then done. It's like as soon as I clear it up, it's just a regular chapstick use.
I wear it.
Oh, Robin, thank you. Absolutely fucking not. Okay, let me tell you something, y'all.
Probably 100.
She said that the teacher told her that because he does such work, she actually has two playlists. She has a playlist called Victoria No Secret, which is just how I got involved in the situation. And then the Chronicles of Contoria is the whole deep dive about her. She said, the teacher said that because he works so hard in school, yeah, thank you, Savannah, absolutely the fuck not. There is no way that a teacher told you that, okay, for a regular kid, let alone one that is special needs. Absolutely the fuck not. They would be telling you to reinforce. That is an absolute lie. But my question to you is, Gabi, do you think that those teachers don't watch you lie about them? I'm just wondering, do you think that those teachers or the parents or whatever the fuck are not watching you lie about them, using them to make sense of your twisted shit?
Hey, no push. Be nice.
Yikes. I saw somebody mention stickers. I don't have stickers. There is other things merch-wise in my link tree. There is the new design that's coming out is "Don't be a piece of shit today" on the front, and on the back it says "In Villain We Trust." That will have crop top hoodies, because I saw them and I just want them. And different style tank tops. Maybe there's a bunch of stuff, but he's at the Chia Choice Awards. So he's been busy. I understand that, you know. Listen, this is probably one of the most most comfortable hoodies I've ever had. Honestly. Oh, and pajama pants. That's what it was, pajama pants. I adore Spanish Dad. He's just not really around, you know, much lately. But just so you know, spread love. If you're listening, this is it's owned, okay? So good luck with that. Yeah, he's really good. I don't know, because it's the site, right? The only thing that I would say, and I didn't know this until recently, because I had bought merch through his merch company before, but I didn't buy a hoodie, and it was perfect. It fit perfectly. Hi, Kat. But when I got the hoodie, I would have gotten a size up for when I washed it, right? She sure is. All right, y'all. I hope you have a good day. I will see y'all in a stream somewhere. You know what I mean? Again, any threats that come from her camp, anything that you can prove, all right, and it has to be provable, the things that she did to herself, but I have to have the proof with it. Send it to me, Feisty, if you can get in touch with Feisty. Hi, Sophie. Nobody's begging you to be live, Lori Jones. I promise you, nobody is begging you to be live. All right. Itty Bitty Kitty, Iddebittyliar, whatever you're going by this week. I think that you should understand that nobody is going to take you seriously until you either show proof, which I know you can't have, or take accountability for the lies that you spread on this app about people, because that's not a credible person. Anyway, yeah, Iddebittyliar. I don't know if the recorded phone call will be made public. But it is somebody that knows Liar Boss well. And she didn't tell the truth about on the internet about them either. And Liar Boss, every single time you come back trying to spiral on the internet, we'll keep doing the same thing. Okay? I hope everybody has a good night. I'm sure I'll see you around. Exactly, Cali girl. All right. Have a good day.